Hey guys, I'm gonna go over what I call a Serratus Shrug. There's not a lot of people really are gonna be able to say, hey, flex your serratus or point to it or anything like that. Essentially, the serratus is right here. So when we think of like a shrug, when we contract, or I say when we push ourselves out of the pool or something, that musculature that really works very, very unilaterally in conjunction really well with the lat, okay? And like being really strong and stable in that locked out position, head neutral, right? Neutral hip position. We're in this really long, like if you're like on rings or something, trying to hold yourself on rings really balanced with your feet slightly out in front of you, the serratus is really, really engaged. So that really supports the rib cage, right? It really is really important for protecting and supporting the shoulder, okay? And that's the big takeaway for this, guys. This is not a fast movement. I kind of call this more of it's an exploratory movement. And for me, I've had some bulging discs in my neck. This is one of those things that really has been helpful and beneficial to improve that, but also in, like I said, the exploratory phase to kind of see how my progress has been, how the tightness feels on my left side, because that's where it's originating, okay? So I'm gonna hop up on a dip bar. It doesn't have to be, this can be really, like can be lower, but you're gonna see that range of movement of your shrug is pretty good. It's pretty far, okay? So I'll hop up here. I'm gonna get a good balance, neutral neck position. I'm gonna let my feet hang. Get them nice and relaxed. I'm gonna pull my toes to my shins slightly, flex my glutes slightly, okay? And I'm gonna let my body, without my elbows bending, I'm gonna sink as far as I can, right, till I stop, okay? And I'm gonna raise myself as far as I can, and almost go into a bit of a rotation there, right? Sink down into it. Breathe and relax. Breathe and relax. Let those feet hang. Engage. Flex, 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 flex. Keep pushing up as high as I can, right? Come back down. And this one, I'm going to try to keep my head back a bit more. Kind of keep that neutral neck. It's like if I had a weight stack on my head, I'm going to be pushing, right? Basically, I'm really trying to drive that head up and down through that shrug or that anti-shrug, okay? So this is the end. It's very likely you're never gonna have to do this weighted, okay? Because it's really weightlifting, lifting a weight, you're stretching the muscle and going through that locomotion. And this is a movement that a lot of people will grab a weight and they instantly go into this fight or flight shrug position. Like you walk up to a dumbbell rack, you grab weights and you go boom, right into a shrug, okay? And that's a really, really bad position when you get a gun in your hand, right? We really lose our acuity laterally when we shoot in a shrug, and we lose our ability to change our vision, our view with that firearm. So I want to be in this big shrug range of motion, and you should have all the way up, you should have full range of motion at neck without the body torquing. When we're down here, you won't have that movement. So you'll see that you lose a ton of mobility in this fight shrug position. I'm cowering up, I'm trying to cover up. I want down on a gun, I want to be down on a fight, okay? And when this stress shows up, I want to default to down, okay? And so that's really where this comes from. So give the Serratus Shrug a shot.